Hey everybody, I'm Spectral Star and welcome back to this grisly scene right before we all kick the bucket in Stygian. And we are not going to go through with this. We're just going to go get somebody and we'll come back later. We're going to go get, what's his name? If we can get out of here. Where's the thingy? Okay, there it is. Okay. Yeah, we're out. We're out of here. Screw this. Blowing this popsicle stand. We're not coming back until we're ready. And Lucy, she's just going to have to say whatever. Also, I learned some things about this game. Some tricks, if you will. Some trickery trues. And let's put this away. That was weird. I kind of wanted to put this in the opposite slot, because you can hold on to two different objects at once. Or, yeah, two different weapons at once. You can hold on to guns and more guns, if you wish, or guns and melee weapons, which I've been selling like a crazy man I have. Hopefully we can get through these problems. We also have mild hunger to worry about, and I don't know if that's a bug, that it's not going away, or that my character is not doing anything about it, but I guess we'll find out. And if that's the case, then I'll probably have to start a new playthrough and try to just make sure that I do everything that I've already done the exact same way that I did it, besides the hunger part. And I honestly, I'll have to watch my own episodes again, and we need sanity, man, and I think I know where to get some camping supplies if we don't have them. Anyways. Who's this guy? What did he say? Hello? You see a man with an ambiguous twinkle of expectation towards you in his eyes. He approaches you with an almost unnatural affection. He's the slasher. He can hardly contain his excitement. You! Wait for him to continue. It's you! Do I know you? You are him. I mean, you are you, but you are also him. Ha! There's an odd pulsating spasm at the edge of his mouth. Those eyes. You're scaring me, mister. Okay, at last, someone who understands me. I've been trying to explain this all along. I am me, but I am also someone else. But who are you? Yeah, fuck it. Let's do that. You'll know in time, and we'll live those lovely, lovely moments again. And I'll be a good boy this time. He locks his eyes, alien and affectionate, on yours. Billy will be a very good boy. What do you want from me? Oh, don't worry, sir. I'm no longer the spoiled brat who must have everything his own way. I told you, Billy, we'll do whatever it takes to be a good boy. I told you, Billy, we'll do whatever it takes to be a good boy. The edge of his mouth spasms again. Can I have some privacy? Yes, show me your real feelings, sir. It's only natural that you're angry with me, but trust me, in time I will show you that I've changed. And he exhales deep longing before completing his words. And you'll accept me eventually. His last words follow almost as softly as a whisper. Because Billy is a good boy. Okay. Yes, it was your turn. How could I forget? Hey, Billy, look, I know you're a good guy, but... Actually, wait a second. Is he following me? Is he following me? He is. Strange. I'm just going to let him do it. And we're also going to go back in here and pick up our old friend, Mr. Needs Cigarettes. I need you for a fight. Okay. Okay, well, we're just going to keep dude around for a little bit longer. You didn't get any attention for a while. I hate that I picked that stupid crap. That was such a bad thing to pick. Hate myself for that. That stupid angst D-perk. I had to pick one, though. And I couldn't load a save far enough back to fix it, so... we're stuck with it. Oh well. HP Lovecraft and all. That's the way it goes. Oh wait, do I even have... I do not. I don't think I have any camping supplies. Where did I see that at anyways? Would it be here? No, here. No, here. No. Oh, I think it would be here, honestly. So we have a toolbox. We can craft certain objects. But, anyways, let's go down here to this dude, because he has stuff. Max health increased. Oh, my hunger's gone! Thank God. I need to get my sanity back, though. So I was wondering when he was going to eat and get rid of that crap. Okay, you call this... Okay, let me see what you got, man. I don't want to be a dick. Why do I always got to be a dick about things, you know? Ridiculous. How much is a cigar worth to you? Oh, 5, apparently. Okay, sell some stuff. Let's see, what can we sell that's not worth a crap? Or worthless to us, at least. We need to do some more occult research. I would actually like to get plenty of sleep in, to be honest with you. Now, where are the camping supplies? There should be some here, unless I bought them all. Aha! Just one bag of camping supplies. This sucks. Well, it'll get us back up to regular shenanigans. Sell this hat. Sell this hat. I don't like those hats. They're plain. Well, that one's nice, but you know, I'm a man. I don't really want to be wearing that hat as a man, I guess. I don't know. I just don't feel comfortable wearing it. I don't feel comfortable, so leave me alone. Okay, alright. I need more cigarettes from you, dick weasel. Put those back. Okay, I need to sell those. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, good deal. Now we can sleep. We can sleep. What the hell? What's saying that? So creepy. Alright, now let's do some things. Can't do nothing else. Can't socialize with these people, they don't care. Medical research. Occult research. I am not sure what exactly to research. I guess I could do another medical research. Yeah, might as well. And then we'll scout. Can't do nothing else. Okay, you, reconnaissance. Anything else? No. Alright, rest it up. Let's get some sanity back, hopefully. Need more sanity, but whatever. Powdered cocaine. Okay. You know what? That's a good idea. Why don't we just take a little snoot. A little powdered cocaine. Where's my powdered cocaines? Yeah. Now, another thing we could have done in the dream sequence is we could have seen more of that elegant snow globe, but I didn't think to do that. Oh, and there's camping supplies. What? I just need to look a little harder. Oh yeah, the servo magnifier. I don't know if I should teach that to myself or teach it to somebody else. Yeah, we'll go ahead. You know, we'll do it. Okay, now where's my... I don't need to use the powdered cocaine. If I have like 3 different... I can sleep again, physical exercise. And no scout. Just physically exercise our butts off. And let's go ahead and check out the Sleeper's Cave Mist again. And he'll scout. And she'll do reconnaissance. Boom. Snazzy. Rest interrupted. What? We're getting attacked when we're sleeping? Really? Okay. The sleep-isode. Oh, he's here with us? He's gonna help? The nutcase is gonna help us. I'm liberating you. Yeah, liberate them. Liberate that douchebag. I don't have my gun right now. He's dead? Okay. Alright, so... do some occultness. Let's let her live. Let's hit this guy. Hopefully it won't hit her, or Sonia. Bam! You are dead. Focus up. Okay. You know what? He can go just about anywhere. Holy crap. I'll walk up behind this. And stabby stab. It's a backstab, so it's going to do a little damage. So backstabs. Very important skills. I've been watching streams so I can learn combat better. Some people just know it better than I do. And it's kind of sad. You know, whatever. Right. Why do I only have pistols in that one gun? Well, whatever. Range shots are really good from far away. Duh. I didn't know that, but now I do. And there we go. Crazy man's left alone. I feel like he's gonna be handy, but I'm afraid to give him anything, you know? Just a little bit spooked. Alright, so let's go ahead and focus. What are you gonna do, buddy? I like taking damage better than I do sanity, because I need to get my sanity up. Badly. Okay, so who's next? Crazy man's next. Crazy man coming in for the kill. Can I do anything else besides... No, I can't. Whack him. Yeah, that's it. Cut him up. Rip him to shreds. Now defend. Ow. There's a rear attack, and there's a critical, of course. Okay, alright, fine. Whatever. Boom. Now you're dead. Now you. Boom. Now focus up. Shoot this asshole. Can I shoot this asshole? It ain't gonna do too good. Whatever. Wearing a clock around her neck like Flavor Flav. I'm sorry. I know it's a hard one. And there we go. Stop hitting my homeboy. Have one of these, bitch. You like that? Hmm? Defend. Crazy man coming in for the kill. I don't think he'll be able to. Yeah, not enough AP. But we'll focus him. It's your turn, main character. Ooh, critical hit, 12 damage. Feels good, man. Proceed. Oh, wait. Give me those. Might as well get the 3 cigarettes. Okay, so apparently you can get into a fight while sleeping. But it does continue your rest summary, which is nice. So now we're back up to 20. I need to get more sanity. So we're going to sleep again, because why not? More physical exercise. And scout. Yeah, might as well, because we're going to have to go after this probably. It's occult research. What's to the Loa? We're going to do that. Reconnaissance. She doesn't have a book to read. I need to get her a book or something. 5 sanity. Okay, good. Learned a new spell, Host of the Loa. Okay, sweet. Do we have another... Yes, we do. We have another camping supply. I wonder why it didn't take away from that one camping supply. Whatever, let's take a look at our occult items here. I did check this. Okay, so increased rest bonus. That's nice. Malediction, the rest activity, keep watch cannot be selected. You know what? Let's put that on. So that's where these go, the occult items. Okay, so now we can keep that around to learn it. This has nothing. Unknown and unknown. We need to inspect that. Increased world map speed, lower sanity gain from resting. Do not need that. And I'm cool with not being that quick, too. Alright, let's hit it up. We don't need to sit there and watch. Okay. Okay. And rest it up. Rest interrupted. We got another fight. That's okay. It's a battle. We're getting stronger. These struggles. I wonder what it is. I hope it ain't ghouls. If it's ghouls, I'm out. I don't want any ghoul fights. I really don't. Oh man, is it just people? What the hell? You were delivered from being blindsided thanks to the cautiousness of Sonia Green Carter. Ambush avoided. Critical initiative success for Billy Crumb. Billy Crumb receives 2 bonus AP for this turn. New round for Billy Crumb. Who's Billy Crumb? Is that Billy? That's Billy? Okay. Get up behind him, Billy. Stab him, Billy. Okay. Defend yourself. Okay, now I need the magical power of magic. To blast these 2 guys, or this one guy, whatever. Get rid of one at least. Oh, they lost sanity from that. Good. Screw them. Defend. What did he just throw at me? A crumb? Oh, no, that's his name, Billy. What are you guys throwing? I mean, are you just townspeople? Why are you attacking us? What is your problem? You guys have fancy suits and stuff. Why you gotta be dicks? Okay, focus up. Hopefully she won't get attacked. Billy! Don't take that line down, Billy. No, you missed me, bitch. Okay, so now it's my turn. Yeah, suck on that. Yeah. I mean, if you want to keep throwing pebbles or rocks, go for it, buddy. Oh, not the back, not the back. These guys only have rocks. This is kind of weird. I like it, though, because they don't really have super crazy weapons or anything. They're just... Yes, good job, Sonia. She is such a badass. I love her. I'm falling in love. Okay, so who's next? You. No, not this guy. Yeah, that guy. We need to shoot the guys with the clubs first, now that I think about it. There we go. That'll do. Focus up. The guys with the clubs need to get gone. They need to get got. So we're going to focus on them. Alright, get between him and Sonia so you can protect her. Stab that asshole. Too bad you can't stab him. Focus up. Your little rock sucks, sir. I'm going to quietly move my ass over here because I don't want to get the shit smacked out of me, and I'm going to focus. No, outsider, look out. They're only doing 1 damage to him now. It's kind of sad. That was a rear attack? That's all you got for a rear attack? Wow. Let's nuke your ass. You got some sanity problems. That hurt me more. I shouldn't have done that. And that was a rear attack, right? Yeah. Pathetic. Need to get you out of there, man. He's not really taking super damage or anything. Oh boy. Stab him. Yeah. Oh, he's not dead? Damn it. Alright, cool. Shoot that asshole. No, shoot this asshole. Now shoot this asshole. Yeah. That's what you get, asshole. Reload that. You gotta reload. Alright, we got one shot. Just like Eminem. And we get one shot. Alright, now, I guess we'll whack this dude. There we go. Alright, now, crawl up behind this guy. Crawl up. And focus. He's gonna hit us in the back, but it's not gonna hurt that much. These fights are okay. I'm enjoying this. It's a lot easier than the ghouls, man. Although I've heard there's a way around the ghoul thing, but we've already fought our way all the way through the dungeon, so I believe we've more than given ourselves enough honor and respect, and we're badasses, you know, as we did all that fighting pretty decently. Spit on this asshole. That didn't sound right, did it? I am so sorry, everybody. Sometimes I don't know what I'm saying, man. Now whack this man. Now focus up. Focus up. He's focused. Alright, good. Shoot this guy. Now focus. Stop hurting my outsider. Why do you think he goes out? He's an outsider for? Why do you think? Okay, walk around. Stab this guy. Yeah, real quiet. Like that. Stab. What did I do to this man? What did I do to that man? I feel bad now. She's finally taking damage. Holy crap. Shoot him in the head. Boop. Nah, not a headshot, but that's fine. Who's next? Escape route is now open. I don't see the escape. Oh, these escape routes? Yeah, why should we do that? Just... Well, what about the old man that I stabbed in the eyes? Okay, cool. I guess he won't be messing with us anymore. 8 sanity. Okay, good. Now we're close to 40. I think we should be done for now. Officer Freud's lucky pendant. I wonder what it does. Well, actually, we need another rest because of Outsider here. He's been screwed up. But what did that one thing do? Let's look at our occult items here. Increases melee by 1. What's the malediction, I wonder? Oh, let's sleep and find out. Easy progression escape, yeah. We'll do a little scouting too, you know. And we'll do some more lucky pendant, because I want to know what that thing does. Rest. Let's snooze. 3 sanity, good. 3 exercise, okay. 10 sanity, 10 health. All right. Malediction of Officer Freud's lucky pendant. Okay, I wonder what that is. Let's check it out. Wearer becomes more susceptible to getting knocked down. I don't know if that's really worth it. I'm going to equip that again. 38 ammunition. Glad we got some of that. Can I use a shovel as a weapon? Wait a second. That's 22 ammo. This thing does 3 to 5. I'm running out of 38, so I'm going to put this away. I have a fucking shovel as a weapon. 1 to 7 physical. Well, damn, sign me up. You know, and on this arm, I can, put the lantern. You know? And just walk around with a shovel all the time. Yeah, why not? Okay, so how am I looking in camping supplies? I have another camping supply. I feel like we need one more snooze, and we'll be ready to go. I know. I'm ridiculous. We'll scout. Go do some medical research on General. Yeah. And he'll scout. And she will do reconnaissance. And we'll rest. And we'll probably get into a fight here. We did not. Plan learned. Formula revitalizer. Okay, we're ready to go. Figure out what we're gonna do here. All right, what's in the grimoire here? Grimoire. Spells. What is that? Okay, so we're gonna look at these spells because I haven't done that yet. Blood Circle. The caster performs a ritual to create a protective circle around herself, sacrificing a potion of her own health in the process. The caster's own blood must be spilled to complete the ritual. Spit of Al-Razi. We've been using this. The caster turns her saliva into corrosive acid and spits forth onto the chosen target. If the caster fails an agility check, she takes a small amount of corrosive acid damage herself. Evil Eye. A sickly eye gazes upon the caster's enemy, who suffers reduced combat capabilities and an increased chance of survival failures. If the caster suffers from paranoia, there's a chance the spell will target the caster's strongest ally instead of the enemy. Damn, that sucks. Host of Loa. This is a new one. It looks like kind of like Baron Simity, are there? Oh my god, it could be Baron Simity. This spell summons a voodoo spirit which is housed in the body of its target. The host becomes immune to most conditions and draws all enemy attention onto herself. If the host fails a will check, the Loa will become enraged, attacking friend and foe alike. That is needed for everything. We need that. I want that. I want to use that. That's good business. It's good business. Okay, so let's head back down here and see what else we can buy. Come visit Rat Sacks. Man, dude, you need a chain. Right. What you got in here? You loon. He has more camping supplies. Alrighty then, he's got more. I guess I could try to sell something. I don't know what these crafting items are for, but I don't really have much use to sell them, I guess. I mean, non-craftable, huh? Good as toilet paper. The unlawful and survivalistic economics of these tumultuous times have rendered the single greatest currency of the post-industrial age as good as toilet paper. Sounds legit. Can't read that. That might be a good time if I read you guys. What about this? Okay. Oh, we need, like, laudanum and stuff. It'd be a good idea to have some test tubes. Yeah, we need laudanum. Trade cigarettes for it. I feel like we're wasting a ton of money. There was so many times where I have looked at powdered cocaine. Does it not have... It doesn't look like it has addiction qualities, which is kind of weird. We need to get some of these too. Bandages, very helpful. We have a cross, don't we? We could sell that. Yeah, we could sell that. I don't know. Well, non-craftable. Required for prey rest activity. You know, we're going to sell that. And it's $18, but whatever. Now, we could have gave this mirror, actually, to the guy with the missing arm. And my webcam just went out, so I'll be right back. And we're gonna sell this too. We might as well. I'm just gonna sell it. Okay, now I'll be right back. Okay, so we're looking to see what else we can sell. You know, we're gonna keep that. That is handy. Crafting clothes. We can craft clothes. I didn't know that. Darwin's theories, manifestations of natural selection into the scientific world by storm, origin of species. Could sell that, but it's kind of... I feel like it's worth something. In the camera, too. Battery. Sounds like a good keep. I don't know. These blank notebooks are non-craftable, though. So. Alright, whetstone. Craftable. Just looking for stuff that's not craftable. This is a junk fetish used for enhancing spells. I wonder if I put this on Occult Boy, will be really helped. It'll be really helpful. Need to find more things that we can't craft. Liquor base. I mean, I don't even know if I still have that alcohol thing. Guess we could sell this. Might as well. I don't know if we can actually... I don't know if I still have that alcohol business going on. I have 12 empty syringes. Okay, I thought that was... I for a second there thought, holy crap, that's a lot of morphine, but it wasn't. It was no morphine. There's morphine. We got but one of those, so we're not rolling in the morphine as I thought we were. You know, I'm going to sell this suit and these hats. We need the money. We really do. Take it off. I mean, we look great with our black hat and our black everything else. We'll probably need that, though, knowing me. Okay. So now, let's go to the inventory of the occult man here. This together, and we'll give him the junk fetish. I mean, already checked this out. This is the Enigma Cthulhu thing. Enhancing spells are. Or does it not? Can we not equip it? Can we wear it? We can't. What's up with this mirror? %, critical chance failure. +1 power to speechcraft. It cannot be unequipped. Okay, so he has that for some reason. I don't know. What's this? Oh, the flyer, huh? We already looked at this, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we did. Just looked at it again just to make sure. We already checked the Marsh District thing there. We could give her the 38. She also needs a melee weapon, though. So, you know, it'd be good to have just in case, you know. Because we all need melee something or other. We do. Why can't I equip this at all? Just can't. I don't know. I don't know why we even have it. Just got to regroup. We got to get prepared. Okay. So, we have options here. Henry Franken claims he knows a way out of Arkham. Oh yeah, also wanted to give everybody a laudanum shot. I forgot all about that. Laudanum for you. Laudanum for you. These quick selects, I learned how to use them. Thank God. What is that? Salt? Okay. And a bandage for everybody. Alrighty. A bandage. For you. You are covered in bandages, but whatever. Whatever. I don't know what else to do besides Look at the journal. Okay. We have the formaldehyde. We need the radio parts, which I thought we already had, but we don't. Find the identity of the Arkham stabber. Go to the Essex Hotel to learn about the victim, Julian. Essex Hotel. Is that here? That is here. Okay. Let's go find out about this slasher. Hello. Fancy man. Okay, let's go in. Fuck it. So I wonder who lives here. Okay, we got a drunk man over here. Skillfully assembled scale replica of the Perseverance, the merchant vessel which brought the Pilgrim Fathers to the land of liberty. As the most decorative item of a lobby in shambles, this withered, rotten plant fittingly complements its disordered surroundings. Let's talk to this guy. Well, actually, let's look at this. The plaque reads, Nehemiah Crane, captain of the Perseverance. This captain's bronze likeness now overlooks scenes of reckless debauchery, in rueful contrast to how the pious man himself once set forth selflessly for the shores of the New World. Cool story, bro. A spruce man in his 30s, standing at the reception desk of the dilapidated hotel. From his well-groomed mustache to his sharp suit, he signifies self-esteem that's hard to come by these days. Cool. Bonjour, monsieur. Under more normal circumstances, I'd be delighted to welcome you to the Essex Hotel, one of New England's preeminent establishments. The man pauses to clear his throat. Leaving aside the fact that there is no New England anymore. But regrettably, I see you are not one of the ladies and gentlemen approved by Monsieur Wax. I may only accommodate citizens who appear on the guest list. Okay. I need some information about a former guest, a young man named Julian. The privacy of our guests is inviolable, monsieur. I have to admit the accommodations may have taken a slight downturn recently, but definitely not to this level. Julian was the most recent victim of the Arkham stabber. Oh, that's unfortunate. Not quite unexpected, though. I find a dead guest in one of the rooms almost every day. Nah, he's not gonna believe that. I need the information in order to investigate the murder. Etienne self-importantly straightens his bow tie before continuing. If that's the case, I think I can make an exception. He opens the hotel register and begins leafing through the pages. Really? Julian, no surname given. Checked in with 3 others. He plays with his mustache as if trying to tease the information from it. I remember these men come to the hotel. It was right before the Black Day. My accent's going everywhere. I recall I was suspicious of them right away. They did not at all seem the caliber of gentlemen we prefer here, moping about the lobby like clueless immigrants, straight from the ship. But they paid for 2 king-size rooms in advance. He continues looking through the register. Sometime after the Black Day, though, God knows how long, Julian and the one of the Irish accent left the hotel. The others carried on here. What are the names of the others you mentioned? Can you give me their names? He reads them off. Salvador, Abel, and Keelan. The late Monsieur Julian seems to have arrived with them. Salvador and Abel. Those men were also murdered by the stabber. He clears his throat indifferently. Interessant. I am happy to have assisted in your investigation, monsieur. But now I have some other business to do. Etienne sighs deeply. Like removing various stains from bodily liquids from the lounge carpet. Ooh. May I inspect the room where Julian stayed? Etienne straightens his bow tie while looking away. I would not recommend it, monsieur. Carrion Jack is currently residing in room 303, and I don't think he's planning on checking out anytime soon. He is celebrating the crime, what he do to Betty Ross. Heartbreaking to think of it. As a reward for his service, Waxface granted Monsieur Carrion with unlimited copperhead and 2 of his personal courtesans. Betsy Ross. You haven't heard of her? Clears his throat and continues in a sad tone. In the first months of Monsieur Wax's reign, a few of Arkham's bravest men and women, or dumbest, according to some, openly defied the mob. They turned vigilante, masked guerrillas who risked their lives to bring some hope back to Arkham. These rebels were hunted down one by one until only Betsy remained, a fearless woman who wore old glory for her disguise. Cool. For months she showed the courage the rest of us lacked and offered hope of the justice we all wished for, until Carrion Jack shot her in the head and left her body to the ghouls. And that, monsieur, is how hope finally died in Arkham. You burst into violent tears. What? They may kill the individual, but they can't kill the human spirit. I strongly recommend keeping such sentiments to yourself, monsieur. What is copperhead? It is a special whiskey the mob produces. They put a live copperhead snake inside the full bottle, and the serpent bleeds its poison into the liquor while drowning. What the fuck? I know it doesn't sound very tempting, but they actually drink it, monsieur, believing it will make them manly or something. Definitely not a vintage any respectable sommelier would recommend. And this Carrion Jack drinks plenty of it? Naturally, man. In fact, he claims to be the copperhead drinking champion. He's dangerously boastful about it. What are the names of the others you mentioned? His mom, Salvador, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Which one had the Irish accent? I cannot remember, monsieur. But if I were to guess, I would say Keelan. I'll try to remember that for the accent. Oh, it's going to be terrible. It's certainly the most Irish of the bunch. Another thing. But regrettably... Okay. See, I thought we already talked about this. Mr. Carrion... Monsieur Carrion is one of the high-ranking representatives of the mob. Okay, yep. May I ask your name? He straightens his bow tie. I am Etienne Lafayette, the concierge of Hotel Essex. I have proudly performed this duty for more than 15 years. A note of heartbreak seeps into his voice as he says this. I also had to take on the role of manager after the unfortunate demise of Monsieur Phillips, and of receptionist. We are a little bit understaffed these days, as you can see. Okay. What happened to the previous manager? Let's just say he chose the shortest route out of Arkham, monsieur. Clears his throat again and continues calmly. Rat poison, along with Madame Phillips and the little ones. I do not recommend it. Yeah. They were, you know, makes circular motions around with his mouth. Red bubbles on their lips like a poorly blended parfait. Interesting analogy. Is there anything else I can do? I can help you with? You seem to take your job very seriously. Monsieur, do you know what is worse than a town doomed to extinction? A concierge without a hotel. The Essex is my life, and unless she kicks me out herself, I do not plan to abandon my responsibilities. Is there anything else? How can I get on the list? I'm afraid I cannot answer that question, monsieur, for I do not know. They send a new list every once in a while, and I arrange the accommodations, but... Common traits of the guests seem to be excessive drinking, vandalizing hotel property, and every other type of combination of misconduct, including the occasional murder of other guests, committing ritual sacrifices, and so on. Holy crap. Etienne straightens his bow tie before continuing. God, that bow tie just gets fucked up all the time, doesn't it? Perhaps you wish to participate in such endeavors, monsieur. Can I be an exception? Your own special guest? A guest with lots of tobacco? Speech crack. Etienne releases a heavy sigh. Monsieur, this wounded but proud establishment has only me now. The Essex Hotel has lived through the pages of history and witnessed much. In the War of States, she hosted General Miller. President Adams stayed in the royal suite after the Treaty of Norfolk. It is said that Captain Crane's house was on the very spot long before the hotel was built. A lot of history, you see, and only me to remember. Please consider this before making an offer that might lead me to lose my temper. Wow. My speechcraft didn't work. Now with that, within my humble powers, can I help you with? Okay. It seems the approved guests are not especially respectful of this establishment. Etienne gazes from the once grand lobby with melancholy plain in his eyes. We have seen better days, monsieur. This hotel and me, we've seen better days. Now what can I do? I guess that's it. So, I'm guessing I can't go in there. Well, what else do we do? I mean, what else do we do? Get into room 303. Okay. Okay, I found out something useful as the Arkham Stabber's other victims, Mobman, Salvador, and Abel. Okay, so now better go share this with Wilkins in the bar. We're going to find out what we can do. We've got to avenge a horse and a man who rode the horse as well, eventually. Alright, Wilkins. Silky Wilkins. We're doing better now. Doing a lot better. We've got our sanity up. And all is a lot better. All is. Okay. You can find me here. Yeah, I don't blame you, dude. I wouldn't want to go in here either. There's a jackass bartender. And I'm the world champion of darts in here. Alright, Wilkins. Okay. I have a new lead on the case, Wilkins. Care to share it? Julian, Salvador, Abel. It seems they came to Arkham together and stayed at the hotel for some time. That's interesting. Wilkins lights a cigarettes. Finally, we may be able to we may have found the pattern. So these three came to the hotel together. The next question is, are they all dead? As far as I know, no. There's another one called Keelan. Then we can assume the murders won't stop until this Keelan fella gets a few more breathing holes. Unless he adds a miniature gray cloud to the already obnoxious air of the Yale. He himself is the stabber. Oh my god. What makes you think of that? Think about it. Riffraff arriving from out of town, probably into some shady business, and when the deed is done, they turn on each other like rabid dogs. I've seen it happen before. Whatever the truth is, you should keep an eye out for this Keelan fellow. He may be the key to all this. Will do. What else have you got on the case? You know, I have to admit that you're not too bad at this. When you started asking questions, I wasn't expecting much, and that's why I keep my trap shut on my real leads. No offense, but I prefer not to point my finger at suspects, especially after seeing how brutal the mob can be. I know this is a bad habit. Work ethics can cost you an arm in this place. Okay. Now tell me about those suspects. Why did you give me a case note? Okay. I had 3 good trails, but they all went cold. My first suspect was a redskin called, the struggles with the pronunciation, Jatal. A redskin, huh? Okay. That's a time period thing. The other was a magician called Horatio, and lastly I had a witness, a mute girl. I talked to a guy named Horatio. I swear I did. Or did I not? I might have seen that somewhere. Tell me of Jatal. He's this crazy Indian who believes he's continuing the ways of his ancestors. Formed his own tribe in Dead Willows after everything went to hell. A shanty town of stinking tents. Jatal is a savage son of a bitch, excuse my language. Too eager to use his machete on anyone he defines as a white oppressor, especially the mob people. Motive? Check. Potential murder weapon? Check. I'd pay him a visit if I were you, but you've been warned, mister. He's awful protective about his territory. He prefers to let that machete do the talking. Where's the Dead Willows? He draws a circle on your map. It used to be a resort area along the Mescatonic River. Full of white willow trees. Fancy place. You don't need to be a detective to guess why it's called Dead Willows these days. Tell me about Horatio. Horatio the Magnificent, they used to call him. I saw nothing magnificent about the man, though. Total wreck. He was pretty vocal about his hate for Waxface. Suicidal, right? Yeah. Horatio had all the motives to go after some mobster blood. And I know he uses old-fashioned swords in his shows. You know, the coffin and the blades and nonsense like that. Is he alive? The last time I saw him, he was staying in room 203 at the Essex Hotel. Considering his suicidal tendencies, might be a good idea to get your ass over there in a hurry. Here's the mute girl. Donna the Mute is what the other tunnel kids call her. She wasn't always mute, so I heard. They say that she became like that after witnessing the murder of Abel. The eyes on that little girl. Looking at the same dreadful moment no one else could see, I tried everything I could. But could never get her to talk. Where can I find this kid? If you think you can do better, be my guest. She lives with the other orphans in the collapsed train tunnel in the northeast part of French Hill. I better go. I have a murderer to find. Okay, so let's go to the collapsed tunnel. God, Billy freaks me out. Really freaks me out. I just wonder when he's going to stab me in the back. I think he's the slasher, to be honest with you. We've been walking around with the slasher. I mean, why not? Why wouldn't he be the slasher? Oh yeah, we need to go in there too and investigate that light. Yeah, I just need to get that over with. That's something we got to start up with. The last time I went in there, the electricity went out and I couldn't figure out what I was supposed to do with my life. I wonder, have I got any keys? I do not. Okay, so. Where are you at, kid? I bet that's her. 110% that's her. Okay. Oh my god, she is traumatized. The wide open eyes of this little girl seems to be fixated on a distant spot. You have no clue what she sees there. You're convinced she is looking directly into the abyss. Oh boy. The girl's staring eyes shift slowly to you, but her gaze remains as barren and blank as ever. Hello? She doesn't reply. There must be a reason why this little girl is called Donna the Mute. My sweet baby girl, we'll return to the not-so-distant past together, you and me. I'll try that. Look, mister, Donna don't talk no more. We told her, you know, we told her not to wander away from the protection of the Watchers. She didn't listen. Watchers? Points to the oxidized metal gargoyles squatting on the collapsed bridge. Wow. The silent Watchers, they protect us. Wish I had a Watcher to protect me. They only protect kids, mister. You're too big and too old. And they say your dreams are tainted. They say it's too late for you. Okay. Oh, really? I need to go. These oxidized grotesqueries are brooding defiantly from above the arch, as if to guard their young, playful guests. One among them, a scowling boy, approaches you, showing not too much hesitation as a juvenile curiosity. You want grown up, we've got nothing to salvage. Come in good faith. What? I done gave him this. Okay. Well, alright, now that they're gone, okay. She doesn't reply, there must be a reason. Okay, so, do you know what she saw? No, mister, she was breathing like this when we returned to the tunnel. He playfully imitates the spasmodic breathing of the girl. She hasn't talked since. I think she still sees monsters. Okay, alright. Let's check this. Burn. Nothing in it. Alright, so I don't know how exactly to get to her. Let's talk. Well, the amber eyes behind the rags glint with expectation. The creature remains silent as a corpse. How did you come to this purgatory? I betrayed everything, the timeless peace that the lone centuries granted me, my own existence. The outsider slowly regains control of his temper. I do not know why I come here, but I know why. This is my punishment. Okay, well, we'll talk to him later. So, I think it's a good time to go check out... Wait, did I pass it up? No, I didn't. It's over here. It's on this side. Need some more rations. Need to look at my stats real fast. Probably be a good idea. Need to go check out the lit room in the tower. Yeah, we're doing good. Just got paranoia still. Figures. Alright, let's go in here. He's not gonna go in there. Smart man. Whoa. Well, I just lost sanity. The heavily scarred man who was conducting the ritual abruptly turns to you like a scared predator caught in a trap. Soon after, you come to realize this man must have been condemned to some kind of torture that ultimately crippled both his flesh and soul. After making a heathen hand gesture, the man speaks with a voice that can only be described as a disturbingly loud whisper. They sent you to bring me back, cult dog. They think Krogh is still the easy meat he used to be. One step closer and Barzal Tharganu shreds you into 1,000 pieces. You can feel a ruinous power emanating from this broken man. I'm not planning to bring anybody anywhere soon. After a brief look of surprise, his pained eyes scan you cautiously. Make yourself known, or I'll let the black worms devour your eyes. Look, I respect your confidentiality and must ask for the same. You're not the only one who has enemies. Man calling himself Krogh tips his head strangely to one side as if listening to an invisible advisor. Yes, this one has a sharp tongue, Barzal. That may make a good spell component for sure. The question is, shall I trust him? After a small pause, Krogh nods and his whispering turns loud and blood-freezing. Kalash under Thurgan Zith Nob Shak. Stop it. You've used your tongue. It's time I used mine, intruder. Kar, Shaleb, Kur, Thraflex. You feel a form of consciousness probing your mind as the toxic stench of brimstone attacks your nostrils. When you return to your senses, you find Krogh's gaze locked on you. You are not allied with my adversaries. This means you may live for a few minutes more. I'm eternally grateful. I think I can take the risk of letting you get... All of a sudden, the man falls into violent spasms, seemingly the result of extreme pain. Stop it, stop it, stop it. Ignoring you, Krogh concentrates on breathing deeply for a while before he could whisper again, I cannot let you go. No one seeing me on this side of the river may live. Krogh winces again as the pain is returned to show him it is not going anywhere soon. Do. I want to live, mister. I still have an utterly agonizing, nightmarish journey ahead of me. Please. And it is... No. Look, you're in serious pain. I can bring you all kinds of sedatives. Takes a moment to weigh your offer. It is true that I need some supplies, and I wouldn't say no to a pipe full of opium. A cigarette wouldn't hurt either. You got one. Unfortunately not. I don't think I have a pipe of opium. This whole town uses cigarettes for trade and you don't have one. How did you survive until now? Violence. Whatever it is, it surely does not involve until... he suffers a delayed spasm following from his recent pain. Whatever. Since I prefer not to leave the protection of my domain, a supplier would come in handy. He turns to a vacant corner of the room. What do you think, Barzal? Tortured man gets lost in a feverish discussion, only occasionally interrupted by a nod coming from his side. At last he turns to you again. There must be a way. I'm listening. Barzal Tharganu knows an old curse. It is called Verba Derelicta. It was once used on spies and assassins as a precaution in case they got caught. The one who carries the Verba Derelicta cannot even mention the name of the caster, and if the cursed is pushed to their limits in an interrogation, they simply, clears his throat, die. Do I have a choice? It was you who trespassed in our domain, and as your host, me and Barzal Thog and Nu have the final say, cursed or dead. Come on, we can't find another solution? While you're trying to talk some sense into the scarred man, he's already whispering in Magus Latin. Upon the touch of an ice-cold drop right in the middle of your forehead, you realize the curse has been inflicted. Oh, fudge. And I have told you the spell is also quite quick to cast. You see Krogh smiling for the first time. But don't put on the sackcloth and ashes, my friend. We can be real allies now. And in time, you may discover that a warlock and a demon can become very handy in a town that's gone to hell. We'll see. I am curious about some things, however. Krogh seems to be in agony, and you're unsure if it's because of its reluctance to endure your questions or a byproduct of his condition. Oh man, we can ask him about the statue. Holy crap. Okay, well my webcam's dead, but I'm gonna, let's see, can I pause it? I can't. Okay, so my webcam will be back in a little bit. Just let's go through the story here. It's more important. Do you have any idea what this statuette represents? Show him the clay figurine. Krogh examines the ages-old figurine. Of course, this is a representation of Cthulhu, or the grandfather, as the cult calls him. The sheiks of the cult have been telling us that they could feel its presence nearby. I even heard that a band of cultists actually saw His Majesty in full glory rising on the horizon. Oh, Jesus, that's not good. Okay, so I got that. You're Carven Doom, or Craven, is that what it's wanting to say? Carven Doom? No, it's probably because it's a carved statuette. I've also heard that when they were found, almost all of them were dead, with smiles of awe permanently fixed on their faces, and they tell that the surviving acolyte was saying just one thing: "Oh, beautiful Doom." Okay. Who is this infernal guest? His name is Barzal Tharganu, and I advise you to address him by his true name. He is my guest in my domain, and also my only ally in this game of cat and mouse. Another thing. Yeah, agony, I know. Would you like to barter? Yes, as long as you have something to take my pain away. I've stolen some tomes and manuscripts from the cult before making my escape. Some of the volumes I've studied thoroughly and do not need anymore. Portraits. Cool. Alright, so we... Children of Pazuzu. The withered manuscript contains an unutterable chants in an ancient Mesopotamian tongue. Cool. Damnation to stone. This Wizen scroll. A petrification spell. Holy crap. Spit of Al-Razi. We got that. Host of the Loa. We got that. Gaze of the Abyss. We don't have that. Evil Eye. We've got that. Okay. Human Skull and Dream Jade. Okay. Cool. So we do have something that can fix him, right? Morphine shot. Give him that. But we can't buy nothing from him besides skulls. What would they be good for? Non-craftable. Why does he have fucking skulls? Okay, well, I mean, we don't really have the money to be dealing with this right now, so... Alright, I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm going to check out my stats now. I've got Verba Derelicta and an inexorable curse. That curse has been brought down on you by Krogh, acting as an omen of your certain death lest you speak his name. Okay. Let's check out our journal here. We got to find Keelan, of course. William the policeman wants to avenge his horse Lucy. William's dead, sir. We did check out, investigate the statuette. We did do that. Okay, Your carven doom. The safe deposit box also contained a grotesque statuette of one of the awakened. Will it help me, I wonder, or hasten my doom? Antique store might be a good place to start. Didn't learn much from Isidore. I should keep an eye out for someone who could tell me more about this frightening figurine. I suspect this Cthulhu... This is when we find out about this. I suspect this Cthulhu is the governing deity in the cult's pantheon. But I still don't know what I'm supposed to do with the figurine. Yeah. And yeah. Alright, so... I also wanted to check out Wilkins' leads. The suspects. We got 6 experience there. Okay. Suspects. Jatal hates everyone. Dead Willows has a machete. Indian Abenaki? I don't know. Killed mob men before. Horatio the Magnificent. Ha. Hates Waxface. Has damn swords. Lost assistant recently. Out of towner. The witness, Donna, the mute girl, Tunnel Kids, saw a victim die. Became mute after the incident. Her tongue is intact. Okay, so she can talk. She has the ability to speak. Let's check out the Essex Hotel registry. More experience. Keelan O'Neill, there he is. Room 303. So... Salvador Barbosa. Julian Perez. Okay, cool. Get that figured out. At least. Checked all these out. I'm just making sure. Alright, let's talk to Krogh again. Look who paid us a visit, Barzal. What do you have in that bag of yours? Perhaps a shot of morphine? Alright, then let's see what I've got. You know what? I feel like we need to give him some morphine just to find out what he's going to do. We'll do some trading for some cigs. Bing, bang, boom. He has morphine now. Did you take the morphine? No, he didn't. Okay. I mean, no offense, but how did you become like this? Do I look like I'd enjoy discussing this? You think I secretly have some good memories that I'm about to reveal? They stamped, scraped, and bent me until I lost all purpose. Until I was reborn in their eyes. Let's just say I was more interested in learning than worshiping, so they had to rehabilitate me. They had to teach me that questioning leads to the ultimate form is the ultimate form of unhappiness. It leads to the ultimate form. Jesus, I can't breathe. Can't read. I can't breed? I can't read. Conversation request from the outsider. Okay, let's talk, bro. Outsider looks at you, looks at the tormented soul who goes by the name of Krogh. This man, he is a breathing monument of the evil your kind commit against each other, and I believed I was one of you. How grandiosely naive. Not all of us are like this. But according to my experience, my observation applies to almost all of you. Okay, are we still friends? Ask your name. I don't remember, I'm just the outsider. Becoming occultists, we've already talked about this. Dismal land, as far away it's distant now. Castle. The past is best left alone. It often brings pain and seldom joy. And when it does, the longing of the joy twists it once more to pain. So he was in a castle, huh? Sonia's displaying her usual attentiveness. Okay. How about you? Alright, so we're gonna let him follow us because he has a knife and he's good in a fight. Really good in a fight. But I believe we're going to end the episode there, and next time we're going to check out more. Hopefully find out more about this bad boy, the Cthulhu statuette, and maybe, hopefully, find a way to defeat those ghouls. And also, I feel like, where's the map? Mark a map, please. We have another place to go, the Dead Willows, which I'm kind of a little bit freaked out. about going to. So anyways, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. I'm Spectral Star, and I'll see you guys next time on Stygian. Reign of the Old Ones. Bye. Omae wa mo. Kodoku. Boy, endings are hard.